I've just finished watching a horror sci-fi cult classic, and I'm wondering, is this Britain's answer to Alien? Yeah, it's pretty cool, isn't it? Yeah, nice. I've upgraded it. The last one did die, unfortunately. Too much sun exposure. Yeah, didn't know that was a thing with plants, but apparently it is. I'm just learning, you know. That's what happened to your Uncle Bob, did it? Yeah, that's the real leathery guy, right? I mean, I think he was just asking for it, wasn't he? Yeah. He looked like, I don't know, a ball sack in Speedos. Oh, hello there. It's your Fandango. Hello, all, and welcome. Thank you for coming back. That's right, we are talking movies. Why? Because I love movies. And if you like movies, well, you've come to the right place. So come on in, sit down, relax, kick your feet up, put your little slippers on. I love the movies. I'll watch them all. I'll watch the old ones, I'll watch the new ones, I'll watch the good ones, and I'll watch the bad ones. Because I love stories, ultimately. And, it's easier than reading, isn't it? This one I've seen in HMV. I remember seeing the DVD cover for this ages ago. I took a picture of it, and time went by, and I never really got round to it. I've had a few friends recommend it to me, and then I thought, you know what, I'm just going to give it a go. And boy, I'm glad I did, because this is a bit of a ride. I didn't know what I was expecting, if I'm honest, but it wasn't this. And yeah, I've got to say, it's an interesting one, that's for sure. So if you haven't seen it, then strap on in, because I'm about to blow your mind with what goes down in this movie. So let's stop lollygagging. Let's stop lollapaloozing. Let's stop wasting time. Let's get to it. So this week we are looking at the 1983 cult classic Xtro. It's essentially a British alien horror sci-fi. A lot goes down. This little boy's father gets abducted when he's younger, and then he reappears 3 years later. And he's a little bit different, shall we say. Some of the scenes are pretty mad. I mean, even the first scene that we see of the dad being abducted, very good, I have to admit. Like, there's a little wind going on, and the kid's getting sort of blown up against his house, and dad's like trying to hold on tight, and then boop, away he goes. He comes back, but as, well, I mean, some sort of reverse alien dog thing. I can see why this is not really reached the general public, I think. Probably because there's sort of like an alien rape scene where this alien sort of straps its little tentacle thing to this woman's mouth, chugs her up in there, and then she instantly sort of gives birth to. You're waiting for an alien. You are, but what she gives birth to is a full human man. In fact, the dad that previously went missing. It's quite an odd scene to see a full-grown man come out of a woman, and quite graphic, but the practical effects of it are very good, I have to say, and had me a little bit squeamish, but I was just a little bit dubious about where this film was going to go. So after the dad returns home, surprise, surprise, sorry, I've been gone for 3 years, whoopsie me, he then turns the kid into an alien, because why not? I think that's the main premise of it, is he's just sort of trying to reach out and turn everyone like him. And then the kid sort of develops telekinetic powers. And he just starts making all sort of crazy things happen. He'll make his toys come to life and start killing his granny. Or he'll start envisioning this sort of clown, this like little clown that sort of does all these bad things for him and starts killing other people. Don't really know what all that's about. A strange scene, I think, where you got some twirling lights that slices someone's throat. Like, it's just like a spinning disc of twirling lights, and throat slit. Again, don't really know what's going on there. Kid also makes a tank come to life, like a little toy tank, and fires like full-on bullets, you know what I mean? And this guy's like running around, and then a panther appears and attacks him. So it just feels like there's a lot of stuff being chucked at this, which again, like I said, I wasn't expecting. I think it was quite refreshing to see sort of such a strange storyline. Then towards the end, the son and the dad, they sort of run off into the woods, and the dad slowly starts morphing into his sort of original form, I'm guessing, and so is the kids. And there's this scene where they're sort of about to be sucked up into a ship, and their all bodies are just, faces are melting, everything. And that was really cool to see. I think didn't end on a happy ending. I'm not gonna lie, like it's not what I was expecting. Usually there's a hero, and usually people get saved, but no, Xtro is just thinking, you know what? This is the reality of what happened, and screw you. And I quite like that. You know, again, it's different to see. Not every film has to end with a happy ending, because ultimately, that's not life, kids. So yeah, it was a bit of a wild ride. I think it's not obviously as good as Alien. That'd be ridiculous. But I think someone clearly had an idea of what the British version could be, and they didn't do bad with it. I think the only thing with it is the man giving birth scene. I think that's probably the only thing that's probably not, you know, people aren't really that eager to watch that. I mean, it's rated R in America and 15 in England. So it just goes to show the level of gore and content that England are going to see rather than the USA. Well, there we have it, folks. Thank you again for watching. I would like to know if you've watched the movie, if you thought it compared anywhere near to Alien, of course, the original and best horror sci-fi, maybe apart from The Thing, but I think they're in different leagues, really. Do you think the scenes are weird? Can you explain to me what that clown was and what he's doing there? Did you think that some of the scenes were a little bit long, like I did? And did you think that some of the ideas were pretty out there and pretty interesting to see? Let me know, please. Do what you like. You can comment, you can like, you can share, or, you know, you can just sit there watching and not do anything, because you can. I'm not forcing you. Yet. And as always, I want to finish off with a little bit of Ray Fandango's Food for Thought. I guess it's just sprung to my mind now, but why? I've heard that apple seeds contain cyanide. Why would we have something that you're meant to eat that's meant to be healthy, one of you 5 a day, mind, that has got traces of poison in it? I mean, what's that all about? What kind of evolutionary thing is going on there? Did the apple tree produce it so that we would stop eating it, and we just went, anyway, mate, delicious pink lady, nom 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 nom? Or, you know, is it to stop other insects or anything to burrow in and eat it? I don't know, but it seems a very odd thing, doesn't it? Like, I don't know. Imagine if a cabbage just had like some poison in it, I guess. Yeah, it's not that deep, that one, is it? Okay, folks, well, I think that'll do for now. Thank you again for coming. Hopefully I can see you next week. I'm thinking of cooking up a new idea for a video, so please subscribe and stick around, because I think you cinephiles might like this one. All right, folks, get on out of here. All right, I've had enough. Put your shoes on. I'll keep your slippers. They look cozy. And remember, guys, just remember, stay weird. Yeah, do you know what, mate? I do not trust you with plants. I really don't. I mean, I've seen your garden. Weeds don't even want to grow there. I don't even know that's possible. Honestly, it's just like everything in your house is just devoid of life. Yes, even your mother.